So so we learned that irrational numbers are the square roots of all prime numbers. Example 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 19, which are only in theirs and one's tables, not any other's table. Okay, so their roots. What is their square root? Root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6. All their values are irrational numbers. Okay, so how to plot them? It is easy to plot rational numbers because they are in the form of numerator upon denominator, but when it comes to irrational numbers, they are not in the form of numerator upon denominator. So there is a different method to plot them, that is a construction method. So first step, you have to draw the regular number line which you draw. Put a neutral 0, then as usual you have to plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now for the very first value, this is root 2. Okay, for plotting root 2, how will you plot root 2 on this line? So what you have to do, take this one, okay, and draw a perpendicular which is again 1 centimeter. This is also 1 and this is also 1, both are 1. Now you got 2 points, this is the first point, this is the second point. Join those points. Okay, now you know this is a perpendicular line, this one which you drawn. What will be this angle? This angle will be 90 degrees. Okay, so this triangle, it became an right angled triangle. And last year we learned that right angle triangle has a special theorem applied for it, that is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what does Pythagoras theorem say? That is hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. Okay, this is what Pythagoras theorem said. Or in other words, we can say that hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square, or you can say side 1 square plus side 2 square. Now now look into this triangle. Let name this triangle as A, B and C. You name this triangle as ABC. Now apply the Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. So what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC. So hypotenuse square, that is AC square, is equal to side 1. Side 1 will be AB. AB square plus, and side 2 will be CB. Okay, so what we have taken, this is also 1 unit, this is also 1 unit, 1 centimeter you can take out, 1 unit, 1 unit. So add down, so substitute the values. AB 1 square, CB again 1 square. So 1 square, 1 into 1 is 1, again 1 into 1 is 1, this becomes 2. Okay, now you know AC square is 2. You got the answer as AC square is 2. We got it from here. AC square is 2. So then what is AC? AC will be root 2. Square going on this side becomes root. Square when goes to another side, it becomes root. Similarly, how plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. Similar way, the square when it goes to the other side, it becomes root. Okay, so now you got AC as root 2. What is the value of AC? AC is root 2. Okay, now take a compass and take this distance, take AC. Okay, take AC. What is AC? Put your compass pointer at here, keep the pencil pointer at here and draw a curve. like this and draw a curve. Okay, now this distance was root 2, we got it from here. This distance was root 2. Then if this is root 2, then this is also root 2, this is also root 2. So in this way you got this point as root of 2. Similar way you can do it for root 3, root 5, root 6. But how will you do that? I will tell you. Again, drawing the first step is very easy. Draw a number line. You have got a 0 over here. You have got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now again we will draw. First we will do for root 2. Okay, we'll do for root 2. So you know the method. First drawing a same distance wala line, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So now by Pythagoras theorem we get this is root 2. So we draw a curve over here with the help of compass. So this point on our line is root 2. Okay, now the second step, you got root 2 as the point. Now what you have to do, you have to take a line perpendicular to root 2. Take a line again perpendicular to root 2. Okay, now same distance and keep the distance same. Here you have to keep the same distance. Okay, you got root 2 over here, you have to keep the same distance, 1 centimeter over here. Okay, not changing this one. This should be 1 centimeter as well. Now check out here, I am drawing it again. 0, 1. You got root 2 over here. Okay, you got root 2 over here. You have to draw perpendicular. Okay, so you know you have to keep this distance as 1 centimeter. Okay, this distance you should not change, you should keep this as 1 centimeter only. Okay, so now assuming this is 1 centimeter, joined it from 0. Again it becomes a Pythagoras theorem wala triangle, right angle triangle. This is again naming it A, B, C. Okay, so again apply the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, now how much is AB? AB is root 2. AB is root 2. BC you have taken it as 1. Okay, BC you have not changed, BC is 1. You have to always take this perpendicular as 1. The perpendicular, which is this should be always 1. So now root 2 ka square. Square and square root cancels itself and only 2 remains. And 1 square is 1. Now this becomes 3. Now we got that AC square is 3. Therefore AC will be root 3. Okay. Now you got AC, distance AC as root 3. Okay, now what we were finding was root 3 only. Now keep the compass pointer over here, draw the curvature. Okay, with the help of compass. Now this point will be your root 3. Similarly, you can do this for root 5, root 6, root 7, root 11, root 13 and root 17, 19 and further so on. Okay, this you got root 3 over here. Now you no need to plot root 4 because root 4 you know what it is. Root 4 is 2 directly, right? Because it's not a prime number. Root 4 is 2. You can plot it directly. Now next number you have to plot is root 5. How will you plot root 5? Similar steps. Draw a number line. 0 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have got how will you define 1? Like you segregated 2, root 2 is when you have to find root 2. You did 1 plus 1, right? When you were root 3, you did 2 plus 1. When you will be finding out 4, you might be doing 2 plus 3 plus 1. For 5, it's not needed because it's not a prime number. For 5, you have to do 4 plus 1. For 6 no need, 7 you will be doing 6 plus 1. So this is how you are going to plot the points very easily. But how will you do that? That is very important. Now you know what is the position for, you have to plot root 5, right? So you need root 4 and root 1. Am I right? Okay, so how will you plot those things? Again, Pythagoras. You know where is root 4? Root 4 is on. Root 4 is 2, right? Root 4 is 2. So this is your point, root 4. Okay. So it is 2. Root 4 is 2. Draw again 1 centimeter wala line. Join them 1 centimeter. Again A, B, C. Naming given. Now this is root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. You know na, root 4 is nothing but 2. So now what we will be doing is similar method which we did for root 3, root 4. Now we want the Pythagoras theorem. What will be the Pythagoras theorem over here? This distance is root 4. This distance is root 4. This distance is 1. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to root 4 square plus 1 square. So square and square root cancels each other. So your answer will be 4 only. 1 and 1 square cancels each other. It's 1. This becomes 5. Therefore AC square becomes 5. AC becomes root 5. So you got that distance AC is root 5. That is what we were searching for. Put a compass over here. Draw the perpendicular. This is how you prove it. Okay. So you got to know about how you can plot the graphs, plot the irrational numbers which are the roots of prime numbers. But for every prime number you have the different set of horizontal and vertical plottings. Like you know, for root 2 you did 1 and 1. For root 3 you did root 2 and 1. For root 5 you did root 4 and 1. For root 7 you will be doing root 3 and root 4, that is 2. For root 11 you will be doing root 2 and root 9, which is 3. For root 13 you will be doing root 2 and root 11, which we got from here. Okay, then this we will be plotting all the graphs. But here very important thing is horizontal should be this one, vertical should be this one. For every one it is a different set. Okay.